Hello and welcome to Titanium Colors Tarot, and today I'll be doing a energetic thing from the past week. So the first part of this is going to be a reading to see what type of one of the types of energy we'll be healing from last week. This is a collective energetic healing, so it's going to be pretty universal, but I'd like to kind of give you a understanding of what one of the things might be, just for entertainment's sake. Then I will actually do a 15-minute energetic healing with my trusty pendulum on a little piece of paper on which I've written my collective. So if anybody watches this at any time from anywhere, and in order to receive some of the healing, all you need to do is, I will guide you to that. Okay? So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share what will we be healing from last week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share what shall we be healing from last week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good. And we got La Force. By the way, these cards are French. I will translate them as I read, so no worries. It says La Force en moi, the power within me. Okay. So, je trouve ma force intérieure. I find my internal power. Puis, plus rien ne m'éloigne de ma route vers la lumière. Nothing no longer gets me far, can separate me from my journey towards the light. Car je prends totalement confiance en moi. Because I get complete confidence within myself, or in myself. Because I gain complete confidence in myself. Je découvre mes qualités et je sais qu'avec Dieu. So I discover my qualities, and I know with God, je peux tout. I can everything. Basically, I can do everything. J'ai en moi toute la puissance nécessaire pour atteindre la lumière, which is, I have within me all the power necessary to reach the light. La lumière is one way of pronouncing it. La lumière is another way of pronouncing it. So, your center card is the inner force, my internal power. Now, so I forgot to mention that was the Énergie de guérison deck from Mario Duguay, which is energy healing from Mario Duguay. That's the author's name. Now I will use the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how will internal strength be reached this month, or strengthened this week, not this month, this week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how internal strength will be reached this week. Mental conflict. Let's see. Mental conflict. blue, indigo, mental conflict. This card deals with the inability. Okay, this card deals with the inability to move forward as self-doubt merges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations when you decide to act, and finally make the choice that needs to be made. Then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decision. Listen to your intuition and have faith. Have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Yeah. I like the sound of that. Yeah. Because by reaching out for help from others, alright, you'll be able to find strength within yourself. Now, the next set of cards I want to use is the oh my goodness, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland as well. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share what specifically will we be healing within our internal strength with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. What does the Psychic Tarot for the Heart have to tell us about this healing of your internal strength? And the card is Share the Love. I'll show you the card in a minute. Share the love. Why'd I put that book away? Okay. Green. No. This is a minor arcana. Where are you? Red. Excuse me for the wait. Green. I don't know if I have a habit. This is the first card, by the way. Excuse me if I didn't show that to you. I noticed I don't show all my cards. This card. Keywords: friendship, celebration, rejoice, community. You're entering a period of joy and tranquility. However, this card speaks of friendship rather than romance, suggesting that this is an opportune time to connect with friends. For the time being, let go of any desires, anxiety, or stress around romantic relationships. Instead, focus on your relationships with your friends. Turn to them for support if you need it, and find reasons to celebrate with them. Rejoice in the fact that they'll always be there for you and you for them. Community is also important at this time. Go out of your house and away from your own concerns. How can you positively contribute to your community? Reach out to your neighbors. Is there an activity group or support group that you've thought about joining? Do it now. This is a great way to meet new people and people who could turn into lifelong friends. Feel the joy of connecting with others and sharing your love in that way. Yes, it's time to get out. It's time to... Interesting. Number 2 and number 3. That is cool. Alright, now, how will the universe have our back during this healing this week? Alright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how the collective will have, how the universe will have our back this week during this healing. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how the universe will have our back this week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, any God, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Yep. And I guess, let me just place everything in the right place. Take out my trusty handy dandy paper and start healing. Okay, so there we have it. Yes, okay. So if you want to follow this as a meditation, you can just close your eyes, go within and breathe softly. For those for whom you would like to follow my, my little spiel or whatever it is, you can just listen to me. Perfectly fine. So, this week, alright, it's all about find the internal strength within your own internal strength. Okay. Yes. Find it. And partly why, because in order for you to gain gain power over your mental conflict, which is partly keeping you stuck in your mind and feeling little. As you can see on this card, there's the big person and a smaller version of the person here, right? Who is contained inside this man's body. And so that to me signifies your worries, your concerns, your inner self. And if you let your thoughts and your mind run rampant without being able to manage them, right? Wait a minute. Alright, excuse me. Without being, not keeping them in line. Alright? I feel like... Wrong hand, first of all. I feel like if you don't keep them in check, they might overrun your thought processes and like not allow you to move forward with what you want to create, which is partly why it is suggested that you share the love at this time with those around you who need more love, who need your guiding hand, who need your understanding, and who need your concerns, not concerns, but your presence. You know, why? Most likely because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I fully believe in karma. And if you balance your karma out, well, you will get great things. Though I feel like some souls, because we're all souls living a human experience, from my interpretation, in my beliefs, okay, I believe we're all souls living a human experience. So some souls have decided to come down here on planet Earth and to live a less than easy reality. See, the issue with people who have chosen to live the easy reality is that maybe right now it's fine, but later down the road it's going to be a little more tricky to navigate this reality. Whereas people who have decided to start off with the difficulties in life, I'm not saying that no one has problems. I'm just saying that some people have less issues than others. And the ones that have decided to come down here and experience difficulties will have, I believe, an easier time later on in their process. Yes. Okay, so what I am getting at is basically my mind is trying to do two things at once. Not the best thing to do in a reading. So basically, sharing the love with others will allow you to keep your eye on the prize. Well, actually, sharing the love with others will not necessarily allow you to keep your eye on the prize. What will, on the other hand, what that will allow you to do, on the other hand, is just the fact that you share the love with yourself, your higher self, or you do things that you enjoy, and only because, well, that you enjoy and that help others. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Maybe at some point, okay, my confusion, I feel like, is partly coming from mental conflict. It's like in my mind I'm thinking of two things at once, and that might be what might be happening at the beginning, or that might be what happened last week. That you thought of two things at once, you know? And so instead of just sharing your love with everybody else, just if you start by sharing your love with yourself and your higher self, it will definitely come back and help you realign with love, which will then allow you to see the clear direction that is presented to you, right? When realigning with love is kind of like being in the present moment, loving where you currently are, being happy, being content. And actually, I was listening to a class the other day, and the main idea in this class was that, being happy, being content, being satisfied where you were is good, though it's not the best because you don't feel like you're going anywhere. At least, that's my situation, but I find that I can make a great situation out of nothing, which to some extent is like a hindrance because I'm not really moving anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. It's like my life is staying stagnant because I'm content with where I am, which is, it's fine. Like my life is fine, but it's not doing much for me. It's like, okay. And I feel like that might be a issue here, as in you might be happy with the fact that you are, I put the mental conflict card on the left of my board, and I put the share the love card towards the right of my board, which to me could basically signifies, like visually, that you went from difficult times to better times, though I feel like these better times are not the best of times. They aren't propelling you forward, they aren't lighting you up, they aren't you're content, you're happy, you have nothing to complain about, except you have the feeling that nothing's happening. Though I may be projecting, so this has nothing to do with your current situation or your past situation. Well, that might be one of the things that we might be healing from. The impression that you're not actually moving forward. The impression that you're staying stuck. Where I know personally that you are moving forward. You are making movement forward. It just might not be constant. It might be snail pace movement forward. And that is not bad. That is good. You're still moving in the right direction. It just might be at the rapidity you would like. It's like, is that really what I want? Seriously? Really? Really? No, it's not. Yeah. Is basically what I'm getting at. So, if you're stuck in this situation and you don't feel like things are moving at a snail pace, and you know that you have broken free from your mental conflict, so now it's no longer a conflict in your mind. You would just wish you had the ability to share the love more, and that you could realign quicker in order for you to see what you could do to move forward faster. Though I feel like that is gonna soon. I feel like that might soon come to fruition. I feel like people. Well, I feel like I personally am going to have a very quick forward movement pretty soon. That might also be your case. Okay? In that eventuality, in that possibility, it is just a matter of being able to what's the wording that I'm looking for? It is it is up to you to keep up with the pace of this whole new life that is about to unfold in front of you, whilst remembering that you have the strength within you. You found it prior to this week, and it was the thing that allowed you to vanquish your internal conflict and create a state of sharing the love with others around you. And I feel like that is going to pick up, right? And that is when you will finally feel like you've actually realigned completely and fully, and you will see the manifestation of something pretty soon. So, my gorgeous collective, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore new comments. I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!